to interact with each other and to really put into motion some of those tips and tricks that she's planned for you today. So I invite you to engage open mindset, right? Growth mindset, and really just give her your undivided attention. If you have any questions, I know Gracie is always willing to answer, especially clarification and just maybe a little bit about her experience if you're really curious about something. But at the end, we'll definitely give you all just a few minutes if any of you might have a few questions. So thank you again for your patience. Thank you for joining us. And I'll turn it over to Grace.
Hi, everyone. Oh, guys, this is going to be really, really interactive. So I'm full of energy and adrenaline. Just giving you guys a little warning there. Thank you.
Yes,
Oh, perfect. Thank you. So my name is Gracie Viramontes. I am the founder and CEO of Emajj Public Relations and Marketing. I want to thank Dr. Nicole and her team for inviting me to speak to you all today. And I came to you, Ted, so I'm really excited to be here with you all. And so I also want to thank each and every one of you for making the time in coming today, because sometimes public speaking could be really nerve-wracking. And overall, having that confidence to really portray what you want people to know is not always easy. So I hope today you guys get the knowledge that you want to build that confidence and hit the ground running, you know. And so a little bit about me, however. I'm born and raised here in El Paso. Anyone native El Paso is? Okay. All right, perfect. And so growing up, I owned my first business at the age of 14. I entered an entrepreneurship program with the YWCA, and I was elected along with other students at that time for this program. And so at that time, guys, which was a little while ago, there was no coffee shop aesthetic. And so I was very involved in curricular activities in school. And so my debate team and I had one city, and we got the opportunity to go to Amsterdam for a state competition. And afterwards, our teacher took us to Starbucks. Guys, I had never heard of Starbucks. I had never heard of the coffee. I see a lot of smiles, yeah. I had never heard of the coffee shop, style vibe. So you can imagine, we were all like, wow, there was a cute guy playing the guitar. There was like a whole vibe. And that changed my perspective in business. And coming back, I said, guys, we're opening the coffee shop, and it's going to be called Loca Mocha, and it's going to be this, this, and this. And two of my partners at the time and I put the proposal together, the business plan. We got a building donated. If we got the grant, we won. Life-changing experience. It was amazing. I wanted to pursue that afterwards. More curricular activities in high school. And so I sold my portion, and they continued. And it was called Loca Mocha in front of Isleta High School, a big purple elect building for a little while. And so that was the start of my entrepreneurship journey. I then pursued a career in broadcasting. I worked in the morning show at Channel 9. I had my own TV show on Telemundo, and I worked with MTV Latino, Más Música TV, and Canal 44 in Juarez, Chihuahua. After that, I decided, being the eldest in my family is myself and my younger sister, there was so much renaissance happening in our community. I got my real estate license and did a whole 180 career change. I did very well in that industry, but then there came an opportunity for me to help one of my clients open up a business. And I started helping with inventory all the way up to the ribbon cutting. Then afterwards, it was like, well, what's next? I started getting other inquiries for PR and advertising business. Then here came Emajj. So that was supposed to be played during Michael's spill right now. There's a local artist that created this really cool loteria style art piece. So what is Emajj? I created the work based upon presence, image, all these different words came to mind. And so Emajj is when presence matters. And so we are an agency. We have over 26 years of combined experience in event planning, media production, digital and social media marketing, and community advocacy. So one of the biggest things that I do at Emajj is I'm a strategist. So I build strategic plans according to the client's goals. However, we have a really big department in the digital marketing community. So we run a lot of different social media and digital platforms. We do promotions. For example, as we speak, we have the team in Las Cruces for the 9-year anniversary for Shumali Nissan of Las Cruces. And we have a Q&A with the mayor that we'll be working with. So that's what we consider promotions. We do a lot of advocacy work. There's a lot of campaigns that happen in terms of just getting the word out to constituency. We do crisis management, and we do event planning. Event planning, we do, to us, is more than 500 attendees and up. A promotion is under 500 in our world. Any questions about this portion of the presentation? All right. Again, creating presence with presence matters. That's what we do. So being here is really exciting for us because this isn't about me today. This is about each and every one of you. So I want to let you guys know that I want to know who you are. So I'm going to go over this, but I'm going to have how many of you heard of an elevator speech? All right, guys. So an elevator speech. Basically, within, let's just give 60 seconds. 60 seconds, you're going to stand up. You're going to introduce yourself. I hear a lot of deep breaths. Keep taking those deep breaths. You're going to introduce, this is everyone in this room, okay? You're going to take, I want to know your name, your full name, what you're studying, what grade you are in, but I want to know something about you. Tell us why you're here. And then we'll go from there. But before we get into that, okay, I was giving you guys a little bit of heads up there. Today, the overview concept of what I would like to portray and what I hope you guys learn in today's workshop is public speaking is one of the most powerful tools and leadership with personal growth. This workshop equips you to practical strategies to communicate and not only to command presence, but build lasting confidence and in any setting, from classroom to boardrooms, okay? So right now, I want to do a quick workshop. But before we get into that workshop, today, my 5 objectives, and I want to give you guys what they are, because if you have questions over those 5 objectives or anything else that may have caught your attention, take out your notes, write it down on your phone, and feel free to ask me that afterwards. But the goal here is to learn techniques to control your nerves and speaking with confidence, because that is the number one thing that people get really disencouraged to do public speaking, or to even, and not necessarily even public speaking, even in conversation, to express your thoughts and your views on things. And unfortunately right now, in the world, it's becoming even more intimidating for us to give those perspectives. However, today is to understand also how to structure a compelling talk or conversation. practice voice tone and body language for maximum impact. Develop strategies for storytelling that connect with the audience. And I hope that you walk away with practical exercises to continue improving beyond this workshop. And so, before we get into what I call the icebreaker, everyone, I was going to call some of you, but everyone stand up, please.
Gracie?
So, for me, especially because we just did that little walk, and thank you so much. Shout out. What was your name again? Amy, thank you again for helping me get here. It was a little walk. And with the nerves and the adrenaline, I came in a little flushed, right? But I take control of my breath. Because remember, guys, you are in control of your own being. You control yourself. So usually what I do, it's called box breathing. Has anyone ever heard of that? Great. Yes, I see someone. Okay. So box breathing basically is a 4-4-4 method. So if you're ever doing a presentation, if you're ever even like in a networking event or in a social event or any kind of event, even if it's family gatherings, where you are going to talk or even gather with people, and it's a little nerve-wracking, just remember 1, 2, 3, 4, and just practice. The first step is inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. So let's try that. When I say 3, we're going to inhale, and everyone try to hold for 4 seconds, okay? Ready? 1, 2, big breath. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. That felt good. Ready? 1, 2. Exhale. Oh, that was a little more than 4 seconds. Usually that 4 seconds, it really starts controlling your motion within yourself. Then from there, you can breathe through your mouth. Some of you guys probably did nose, probably did mouth, maybe have done both. Let's try it. Let's try it first with our nose. So usually for me, what helps is just keeping my mouth closed. But if I'm for example, I'm in front of you all, so I'm going to do it with a smile. You don't have to do it with a smile. However, breathe in through, you can have your mouth clean. I see a lot of you smiling. Thank you. Yeah, try it with a smile. You don't have to, but let's breathe into our nose 4 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, nose. Bang, stop. Then it's mouth. So again, I could do it through the mouth. You can do it through a smile as well. And here let's try it again, just with the mouth. Ready? 1, 2. And exhale. This lowers your heart rate, calms your nerves, and gives you a sense of control before speaking. Okay? Now, here we're going to do place one hand on your chest and another one on your stomach. Doesn't matter which hand. Here, inhale deeply. Ready? Let's do it together. 1, 2. Focus on expanding the stomach and not chest. Exhale. Let's try that again. Remember, focus on expanding the stomach, not the chest. Ready? 1, 2. Exhale. Now this time, this primarily helps project a stronger voice and reduces shaky speaking. Okay? And then lastly, and I know we've been taking a lot of breaths. Some of you might be feeling a little airheaded or a little light-winded, and that's okay, guys. That means your brain just needed oxygen. Lastly, the power of your breath. If there's anything you take from today, is that because your breathing techniques not only helps with your posture, not only helps with how people project you, but it overall calms your nerves. And overall, guys, your mental health and public speaking should be highly prioritized because your vibe, your energy that you project is what you're going to transfer to the people you're speaking with. And so here we can take a deep inhale for 2 to 3 seconds. Then inhale with force. Okay? I'm not going to do it with you all. I just want to see how that force is. There's no right or wrong here. However that force is for you, that's how it is. All right? Ready? You can make sounds. That's okay. We're in a judge-free zone today, okay? Yes. Ready? Good. 1, 2, inhale. Exhale with force. Perfect. One more time. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Perfect. So here, not just did this, well, let me ask you, did this help a little?
I think so.
Yeah? All right, guys, have a seat. Round of applause to you guys. I know that might have been a little nerve-wracking. So, again, like, we'll go ahead and we'll start in the back. And then we'll come to the front. And so, remember, just introduce yourself. Who are you? You all might not even know each other. Name, introduce yourself, your name, what you're studying, what grade you're in or level, and why you're here. And we'll start with you.
Well, both many people Ricardo Cáceres. I'm currently a graduate research fellow at the Bachelor Center for Innovation in Cars, and I'm doing my master's in mechanical engineering. I'm on my second year, so hopefully I graduate on May 26th.
Awesome. All right, okay.
Two.
And why are you here today? What is it you want to learn from today?
Achieve reading techniques and calming myself down when I need to speak public. Actually, I experienced, but let's not say an issue, in the career there, because I wanted to speak with software recruiters, and I had some trouble because I needed to prepare myself to meet the person for this company, so I didn't know what to use home down. So
Okay.
I kind of got there and just went with it, but I did stumble a little bit with it, and maybe if I had went to the career fair after this, I would have been there.
You know what? You did your best, and at the end of the day, guys, that's all we can do.
That's true.
Our best, you know? And also remember, guys, sometimes the people you're talking to at especially business community that you're interviewing, or maybe you're in an internship, they understand there's a little bit of nerves. So don't give up. Next time, do this for 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll be great to go.
Like,
Sorry to interrupt you. Guys, please make sure you stand up with pride. Thank you. Heidi, I was like, I'm like in here, and then can you wait for my place that we're in a meeting now? But here today because I'm in there. A better way to control my pee while talking, and
done.
that's what I said. Perfect. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Nicole Aguilar, and I am the director of the McCoy Center for Innovation and Commerce. Aside from supporting our programs and being here to share this experience with you all, I'm also here to get some of these tips because even in my age, we still interview for new positions, new opportunities. I interview students a lot, and so it doesn't matter who I'm interviewing with or for. For me, I take all those opportunities very seriously, and so any chance that I have to polish my approach, the language that I use, and just any overall techniques are always beneficial, as we never know what opportunities may come our way. Hi everyone, my name is Carla Dominguez. I'm the program manager here at the McCoy Center for Innovation and Commerce. So I am here because I'm very excited to share your conversation, your talk about how we can be better at public speaking. Well, my goal for me is to learn how to be a better storyteller because I'm also in my doctoral program. So I want to be able to tell about my dissertation like in a much better way and for everyone to get engaged and so that's what. Right? Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Leonardo. I'm from Brazil. I'm on my third year in the PhD, in the interdisciplinary PhD program. And I'm here to polish my communication skills that I've been teaching since 2018. And of course, for communicating, you don't need one who talks and the other relations, but if you can control at least the one who talks, which is you, I think that could benefit both in the communication side. That's it.
Great. What part of Brazil are you from?
I'm from São Paulo.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I have some good friends and did a lot of philanthropy work in Campinas.
Yes, very close from me. Yeah.
And I love Brazil. Beautiful country. Beautiful people.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm my name is 69 months old. I'm a freshman and I'm studying mechanical engineering. The reason why I'm here, I can travel skills when it comes to communication skills, like in nervous programming. I start dependent and stuttering, and I sometimes forgot what I'm about to say. So I just want to learn how to speak.
Great. Well, you're off to a great start, right? Yeah. That confidence in me.
Hi there, my name is Ido Ribari. I'm a college and evolutionary biology major. I'm in my sophomore year. I saw this on my tracker and I thought it sounded interesting. I pumped through some of my public speaking skills and I just thought it'd be a cool way to start.
Great. Thank you. It takes the time.
Hi everyone, I'm Anna, and with the way computer, I'm involved with marketing and social media. And I think for me, the biggest thing with talking is like, I stumble a lot, my brain goes faster than my mouth, so I do like 1,000 thoughts and I think nothing. So I think that for me, like the biggest thing I need to learn, especially right now, like out of being a big, or if it's something you cool and all that. So I think for me, that's like the biggest thing I'll ever say.
Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing. Breathing, guys, will change your life. Trust me. Get well, especially if you talk fast and you have a lot running through your mind and you want to just like let them know everything you have to say. Stick a breathing. And it will really set you where you want. Hi, my name is Natalia. I'm majoring in business management and I'm a freshman. I came here because I want to better my talking skills. I guess I get very nervous when speaking and I end up blanking out whenever I'm talking, so I thought this would be a good opportunity here. So I kind of that in. Great. We're going to work on storytelling, so that should definitely help you. Hi everyone, my name is Hannah Kiharanda. I'm a senior in the College of Education, and the reason I'm here is because the fact that I know that sometimes when I came, I go everywhere. I also know that sometimes I tend to stutter, and I also have your same problem, remembering full faster than we're not. So if I have stuttering problem with it, I don't know, it gets chaotic. So since I want to be a teacher, I find that's a good way, because even like you have both speaking opportunities, it's a nice necessary need. I get the chance to know how to do it better. I just find my mistakes, I mean, necessarily know how to approach them. So they did that pretty nice. Well, I said, like, sure, I'll give it a try. Great. Well, I hope this helps you. Thank you. That's the next thing.
Hello everyone, I'm Shitila from Bangladesh and here I'm in my master's in philosophy. I'm here actually I want to learn how to make a lot of questions because when I teach people I cannot make a lot of questions. Even when I need class I wanna make a lot of questions but I cannot make. So I don't know what's inside me, but yes, I have practiced a lot how to speak to people and how to make connection with the people. That's why I'm here. That's morning.
Perfect. And guys, just remember, especially because you guys have similar... Yes. Well, it's not a problem because you're going to pivot, Yeah. It's just something that you just need to tweak a little bit. Writing. Start writing your thoughts. That really helps. For me, and I'm pausing because this is a really big... the the really big thing that we all experience that will find in another, and you can have a seat in your cup. Just because I want to keep you standing. Like for me, because I have a lot going on, I want to make sure that I give you the best workshop that I can. I get to write everything down. I do, because if not, I would ramble. So writing your thoughts and your message is really important. We're going to learn more about that here in a bit.
All right. Yeah, everyone. My name is Edwin Usman. I'm a CIS major with a minor in accounting. I'm in two organizations. I'm the community impact director for both of the organizations. My president told me about this event, and I wanted to, learn how to speak better. I want to use the skills that I learned today in job interviews for any application that comes to job, and maybe in the future as well when it comes to entrepreneurship. And also, like, a cool reason why I'm here is I just want to improve myself to apply these skills into getting financial wealth to help my family.
All right, there you go. So you just gave us a little bit of your story.
Yes.
And your purpose. And your why. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, hello y'all. My name is Carlos Ortiz. I'm doing a master on software engineering. So I currently work as a software developer for the Center of Transportation and the infrastructure systems. So the reason why I'm doing this is because my speech skills are really bad. So I get nervous, and eventually that reflects or it seems that I don't have knowledge on the subject I'm talking. So it's a pinch. So that's the main reason.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Again, writing. Huge. Very big thing. Especially your thoughts. And then you can practice. But we'll learn a little bit more about that. Thank you. Well, my name is Elisa Farkan, and I am a second-year graduate student. I'm pursuing my master's in public health, and I'm also the graduate research assistant for the Food Equity Council at Good. The reason why I'm here is because I find that I am often a facilitator or the lead of the meetings, and I want to look for better ways to engage with the people, communities, more than like just like naughty, like slightly naughty, and you do more than that. And then also, I guess like I get really nervous, so I forget a lot of things. Like don't tell me their names, they'll just through one ear out in the mind. That's what I'm like spread. So just a quick tip, name tags. Name tags, because then you could look at them and say, hey, how's it going, Dr. Nicole? So you get this. It's hard to remember, especially with so many things going on in your life, you know? So name tags. Just a quick little tip there. Hey everybody, I'm Nanae. I'm a here. And I'm majoring in mathematics with a concentration in meditation. And I'm here to better life, speaking skills to like have my first observation tomorrow. And whenever it comes to like going up in front of the classroom, sometimes I get nervous, especially if I know that the only thing it's going to be then sitting and it's like analyzing how I do. And so can we well hopefully we can help you today. My name is Anna, and I'm a software. I'm studying digital media production, and I'm here because I'm interested like in entrepreneurship, so I want to be better at public speaking. Great, thank you. I loved how you addressed everyone. Really good. Hello, my name is Sarah here. I'm a fourth-year PhD student, always from childhood until I'm not good in networking and engaging, especially when in a group more than all. I can talk good with just one friend, but when the group is more than two people, I'm a person just I listen. Always I want to share my idea, talk to people, and enjoy and make them that they enjoy my idea or my thought. And I suppose one reason is I'm introvert, and sometimes I feel my confidence is not that much good. I remember for minor speech, I participate. I suppose my idea was good, but unfortunately, maybe because I feel because of my English and this kind of engaging and networking, or I'm not a good a storytelling person. And always I feel I can get the opportunity that I feel I like that one. Always I feel I'm not good in getting something I always is lower than the things I want, my achievement. And that is why always I feel maybe it's originated from my countrymen. And when I did some workshop about the country that I said, it's good for you, you should go for this. And thank you so much. You have really good idea. And that for my thoughts for this kind of this that I got nervous sometimes when I want to have meeting or for job interview at the vacancy always I'm gonna need the first members actors that they feel and it's a bit more helpful. Thank you so much for this, Albert.
Of course, thank you.
And actually, I want to respectfully disagree with you. I think you are a great storyteller. You just let us know basically in detail why you're here. You led us through your journey as to why you're here and why you want to better improve yourself. And that was a really great job telling us your story. So keep it up.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hatem Bernard. I was born in a small country in Central America called Belize. I have a fellow doctoral student in my class with the help finds. I chose to come to this session because I wanted to strengthen my public speaking skills. I believe that a lot of us touch funny point of storytelling. I think I can develop that aspect of my delivery.
All right, thank you. And great job addressing the group here. Yes. And that's but definitely not trying out the needs of humans alongside a graduate business scholar at the Sawyer Center for Innovation and Art. I'm in my second year of my graduate so how it's positive business. I'm here today because many of us I'm so very comfortable speaking about things that I know about, ones that I really enjoy. But I often struggle when I have art or I'm asked to speak of applied. And I can feel my heart racing a lot and I get a little bit nervous and I really want to work on it. I think no, I need to just great. Yeah. Especially because some of us have been asked certain things we've all into it where we're caught off guard. Breathe, take your mindset into perspective as to what you want to answer, and that should really help. Mindset techniques. And so a lot of you guys talked about, different reasons why you were here. But even though it was the same question, you all had different perspectives. And that's why you have to do what is best and works for you. Because at the end of the day, public speaking is all a mindset. It's all a mindset. Our nerves can overtake, what we want to let people know about our messaging. And then we start thinking and doubting ourselves that we can't talk about what we want to talk about within our storyline. And so here with the mindset technique is really important for the foundations of confident speaking. Because confidence is all a mindset. If you think about it, there really is. You don't have to be the most attractive person. You don't have to be the most educated person. You don't have to be the most athletic person. You don't have to have all these girl prizes or have a pageantry crown title. It all depends on you and how you value yourself. Okay? Sometimes we forget. I do. I don't know about y'all. Managing nerves, breathing, and mindset techniques always help cover that. The power of posture and body language is really important when you're public speaking or when you're speaking to anyone in a conversation. Depending on the conversation or the public speaking, or even if you're doing something online, always remember that your hands can guide a lot of the conversation. The way you move your head, if you keep saying yes, you'll get people to agree with you. If you say no, then you'll get alert. Why is that happening? You control the energy of who you're talking to. Always remember. And it's important to find your authentic self. These key points I thought was important. We'll go over this. But your voice and your authentic self is what makes you you. I know I'm sounding very cliche. I'm sure you've heard it. I'm sure if you do vision boards, you've done it. You've heard it before. But it's the truth, guys. It really is. Because people you're interacting with, or people that invite you to do public speaking or to have a conversation in a group, care about what? Your mindset. And they invited you for a reason. Even if it's a friend or if it's a new date. They care about who you are. And being your authentic self is extremely important. Because what I'm going to tell you guys today, so many different, you can YouTube it, but they can't do it in right style. You see, there's that confidence, you know, I'm pepping myself up. So refrain from nervousness. Think more excited. Instead of thinking I'm nervous, which we all do, especially me on the walk over here, while we were talking, I was doing the breathing techniques. I was like, it's going to be great. We all get nervous, but do those affirmations where switch what I call stinky thinking. Because stinky thinking is going to make you not achieve your goal that you want to do. And I'm sorry if I'm covering your view. So instead of I'm nervous, tell yourself, I'm excited to share my ideas. Also, nerves and excitement feel the same as sweaty palms, fast heartbeat, and it's the difference between the mindset. Visualize. Close your eyes and picture yourself speaking confidently. The audience is smiling and nodding. Imagine the applause at the end. I really imagine that coming here too, by the way. This really helps your brain focus for success and reduces the fear of failure. Positive affirmations. Examples, you can repeat it. I'm prepared, I'm confident. My voice matters. I will connect with my audience. And I want to just really talk briefly about my voice matters. Unfortunately, guys, we all go through having uncomfortable conversations. If you are in curricular activities or something at work or something in your classroom, but making sure that you really think through what you want to say, write it down. Always know that your voice matters, no matter what the scenario is. Shift on the focus. Instead of worrying about how you look or sound, focus on the audience needs. Remember, guys, when you're doing public speaking or when you're asked to speak, it's not about you. Yes, you introduce yourself, let the people know a little bit more about you, but at the end of the day is put yourself in your audience shoes. What do they want to learn about? What is it that they care about? And that also goes into your job interviews, internship opportunities. Do the research if it comes to it. If you're at a family gathering and you want to get to know a cousin that's in from out of town and you really don't know anything about them. How many of you all on social media? Yeah, most of us. Look them up. See what interests them. See what they've been up to. And that leads to a conversation. So doing a little research beforehand goes a long way. Also, the power of voice. So here, I don't know, have you guys ever heard of Amy's Chinese techniques. All right. So here, if everyone can stand up again. All right. So everyone stand tall as you can. Now, shoulders back. Hands on hips like Wonder Woman or Superman. Shoulders back, shoulders stand tall, those, yes. Hold for 2 minutes. I know you might feel a little strange, but this is how you should present yourself, with pride. Not necessarily like you're about to take over the world, unless you want to, but in the aspect of, hey, I'm here, my voice matters, and what I'm about to tell you is going to be something of value. All right, guys, relax, have a seat. Good. Also, this really helps with stress. And I know we're getting to 3. I'm going as fast as I can. Come on. So here, structure. This is really good. Now we're on the subject of storytelling. This is really, I hope these examples, and yes, feel free to take pictures. I'm more than, if you'd like to share the presentation afterwards, feel free. But this is the framework examples for organizing your thoughts. But guys, it's not just organizing your thoughts, it's also hooking your audience. And so here, let me give you guys an example. Student club pitch. All right? Have a few of you guys in club, so this is a good one. The hook. Did you know 60% of students miss out on the career opportunities because they don't network early? The message. And this is a true stat, by the way. That's why our Business Student Association exists, to give you access to professionals, mentors, and internships. The call to action. Join us at our kickoff meeting this Thursday and take your best step forward. I added the word best. Towards building your future. Is that going to encourage you guys? I see a lot of smiles. Yeah, would that encourage you to want to go and check it out? Maybe, yeah. Internship? Other business-minded people? Well, why not? Example 2. Personal story introduction. So here's for y'all that, we talked about how can I tell my story, right? When I was 10, I was terrified of public speaking in class. My knees shook every time. That's the hook. The message. But learning the tools of communication gave me confidence, not just in school, but in my career. The call to action. Today, I want to show you how these same tools can change your life. And that's actually a fact, because that was me. I would shake and I would sweat a lot. Yeah, and so. Now, here is where we're going to go ahead, and I want you all to put an example together. So, we're going to kind of move it around a little bit. However, feel free to leave your stuff where you're sitting. I'm going to give you guys a number. Okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. All right, guys. All the ones over here, all the twos over there, and all the threes over here.
That's it.
Super. Por favor. You guys could use your phones for this exercise. Remember, 1, 2's back here, and 3. And 2's maybe get a little more center. And then, guys, so I know we're getting short on time, but let's just do this 6 minutes. When I say go, go. This is what we're going to do, okay? I'm going to give you guys the scenario. And then you all in your group, okay, are going to pick 3 people that are going to, I see a lot of like, oh gosh, remember to breathe, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to give us the example. You're going to give us the message. And then another person's going to give us the call to action, okay? So, overall, the framework here is I want you all to do an example of a student in high school, okay, that is not sure if they want to go to school. I mean, let me rephrase that. If they are not sure if they want to go to a university for higher education. It's a senior. I'm a senior in high school, and I don't know if I want to continue my education with going to UTEP. I might just want to go straight to work. All right? That's the scenario. So you all tell me an example, what the message is, and what the call to action is. Using this as an example for the framework. And storytelling. And everything we just discussed. Yeah? Easy enough? Any questions? All right, guys. And when I say go ahead and go. And let me put my timer on. And you're going to have... All right, go ahead and go. No. All right.
Like you know that, and yeah.
Are we done? Anyone need a little more time?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So, you're welcome to go sit back or stay in your teams, however you best feel most comfortable. And so, one thing that let's go ahead and get into it. We'll start with group 3.
How about you? Guys, let me some for it. They should get already.
And you guys can come up here.
There's one.
Or you can come right here. All right. So students who graduate high school and are not going to college, they have a harder time finding jobs because they don't have a degree. All right.
And for me, stage, to me, coming to US and studying in UTEP was for when engaging with the people from different culture and networking. That helped me to have a more open mind, be more open-minded, and being abroad. Maybe always from childhood, I feel I want to go abroad and study in Thailand University, feeling maybe famous scientists, because only by doing this kind of thing help me to sense of to have a sense of fulfillment and achieve.
All right. And for a call to action, I decided to make this little statement. It was just, for this reasons, we encourage you to join a college, university. The university of your choice, join it.
Yes. Yeah, you guys are great. Awesome. You guys made sure that you gave a little bit of stats. That was good. Then you had a personal storytelling. And then you had a nice defined message. All right, good job, guys. You guys can go ahead and go to your seat. All right, group 2. If you guys can come over here, same spot.
Group 2.
Group 2. Thank you. I was just testing with guys. All right. To start ours is, did you know that on average, college graduates make more money annually than non-graduate individuals? Nothing is at a college, you get to choose your major, where compared to high school, you just have to study like random subject. So that's why, like, for your fun for you to go to college and choose what you're interested in.
Everything is truly up to date to create your own college experience by joining clubs and efforts.
Alright! Take action. Yeah, I think you should present it to the marketing team here at Intent. That's a good one. Awesome, guys. Same thing. It was pretty good. Thank you. Last but not least, group number 1.
Wait, dear girl.
That's all right.
And bed.
All right.
Yeah. So, hey, guys and girls, did you know college grads make 10,000 more, approximately 10,000 more a year, when compared to over high school students when completing a degree?
YouTube isn't open source university that matches where you're at and helps you to give you networking opportunities that will be great for you. I'd like to show you all the many degree plans YouTube has to offer, as well as that and ways to get involved. Nice! Wow! That is cool. I love the presence, the confidence. Yeah, it's like call to action. Hey guys, you catch people's attention, then doing the stats, and then the call to action. Perfect. Well, guys, give yourself a round of applause.
Yeah.
I think if there was a competition, you guys would definitely be front runners for sure. How did that feel?
Oh,
Yeah, you guys, you did it in a win. Total win. That's 6 minutes. Yeah. So if I ever see you guys again and I hear that you don't know how to story tell, you don't have the confidence, and I don't see that confidence within you, I'm going to remind you about today, because you guys all nailed it. Really good job, guys. Storytelling for impact. Why are stories so remembered more than facts? Question, who can answer? Because people connect to stories more, like they might relate to. Yeah, people connect more to stories. People can relate more to stories, right? Although facts are extremely important, but people connect more to the stories. Crafting your signature story, personal or professional. That's really important too. People care what you have to say, where you come from, who you are, your culture, your beautiful culture. People care about that and possibly might want to learn more about that, especially in the business community. Relating stories to audience values. Number 1 being also, beside your reading and beside your storytelling, know your audience. Why do you guys think knowing your audience is so important?
You can fight.
Go ahead.
You can fight to the message to their skill set.
Exactly. No, I was going to say the same thing, say something that you relate to. Yep, exactly. Plus, you don't ever want to look a certain way negatively when you're talking to a certain peers or you're talking to someone where you might not really know a subject that your audience is really fine-tuning it, So it would have made absolutely no sense if I gave this presentation to a group of public speakers, right? I would have had to tweak it a little bit. So remember your story, create your own signature story, and know your audience. How many of you have seen this mural? some of you, it's a downtown El Paso on Stanton Street. What is, with the show of hand, what does this mural mean to you? Telling? Yes.
Lucha.
Lucha fight? Yes. Encouragement. Encouragement. Anyone else? Someone strong. Someone strong. Anyone else? Pride. Pride. Like real. One more. Power. Power. What do you think this mural might have meant to that person? He is a real person. You wanted to? Possibly. What do you think this mural might have meant to his family? Maybe he might have kids. Maybe he has a wife. Maybe he has grandkids. The point is that this art piece, this mural, can mean so many different things to so many different people. Here, it's an image that doesn't necessarily tell a story, but the image itself brings impact of where it is. And so if I leave you with anything, I leave you with this. Know the power of your presence, because presence matters. Thank you, guys. So I would like to do any questions that has maybe contribute one or two and over. Okay, does anybody have any questions with Gracie or just comments, feedback? I'm just thankful for you here. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. It means a lot. How big is your team at Emajj? Yeah, so Emajj is more of a boutique style PR firm. So it's a total of 5 of us, but we work with a lot of subcontractors. No one was able to join me. Usually I have at least one team member, but all hands on deck today. So we're a small but very, very hardworking team. I'm mega blessed to work with the team that I have. So yeah, Dixie, how do you handle and picking up during COVID, right? When so many companies were faced with, unfortunately, shutting down or reducing size of their staff. Coming out of that, how have you been able to stay connected to community members to still have them realize the value in hiring a public relations firm as a means to survive from you, right, in your company? Were you affected at all by that? And what is your strategy for remaining connected? Well, I personally am mega grateful because COVID did not impact Emajj at all. And in fact, it extremely enhanced it because more than ever, our clients and our business community needed our help. And so we were very blessed to be able to have an extremely great year during COVID, and we did a lot of things with nonprofits to help as well. And so it was a tough time, and that's where the strategic angle came into play, because we were dealing with a lot of emotion with certain businesses and overall in general people. And we had to make sure that everything that we were working on was really thought out, but most important, it brought a value not just to our clients, but to the situation that was going on, because we were all going through it together. And so the communication, I think, was like even more enhanced because that first I started pivoting with Zoom. Zoom was my baby. And, we did events on Zoom. We did a few actually. And we sold out, I think, on some of them. Like we did a lot of Zoom events. We did a lot of customer to customer outreach where we would go to for certain clients, we would go to their employees' house, give up encouragement baskets, and we would dress up. I mean, we did the whole hurrah. We were safe. but we were also very mindful. As a business owner myself, I started Emajj from ground up, and I had to be very flexible with some of my teammates because some of them were parents and they were going through it, and so it was just, it helped me. One thing that I learned from that experience was understanding one another is more important than anything, because once we understand each other, and once we have that mutual respect with each other, and once we are able to communicate, that changes the whole narrative of how we can do good work.
Okay. Other questions or comments? It's to have a question for you. So, as you mentioned that when you were in years old, you be like, yeah. So when was your turning point? How was it when you decided, like, you know what, I'm good with this and I'm gonna share it with the world?
I'm still going through that. No, just it's not necessarily I decided I want to share anything with the world. It was more of how can I share my client's message to them. So like I said, the way I see things, it's not about me, it's about the company, it's about the team, but it's about our customers, the people we work with. And so it's, when I do these things, I actually don't do it often because of the commitments that I have. But, I really love seeing what Dr. Nicole has been doing with our community, and I see how involved she is with other nonprofits, and I was really honored that she had thought about me and then Emajj to do this presentation to you guys. But also I understand how nerve-wracking it could be because I still go through it. It's not gonna go away, guys. You are gonna be nervous, but just prepare yourself as much as you can and you'll be good.
I think for me, I just want to add one little piece, if I can, because this really works for me. It's almost like a mind game. I tell people this part about me and they don't believe me at all, but I am the biggest introvert. I really, really am. And when I share that with people, they look at me and they say, there's no way, you're not an introvert. But when I do that, a technique that works for me, I love the breathing. And I do that whenever I'm going somewhere, if I'm about to present, if I'm going to sit at a table with people I don't know, it's networking. I love to arrive by myself because I love to kind of have a few moments where I talk myself through what I'm about to do. I do breathe and I relax, but I talk myself through. And when I step off the elevator door or when I open the door to walk into the building, in my head, I'm like, okay, you're on. It starts now, right? And then when I leave, it's almost like I flip that switch and I'm like, okay, you did it. You're done. So I say that because it might helps relieve some of the pressure because I don't feel like I always have to be on. Does that make sense? And I think for you all, if that helps, if that works, think of it that way as well. Think of it like this is just 1 hour that I have to be at 100%, give it my all. And I talk myself through that. I prepare. I'd also research, right? If I know I'm going to a specific organization to meet with specific people, I'm on the internet, I'm on their website, I'm looking at pictures and names. So when I go up to someone, I can say, oh, very nice to meet you. Dr. Aguilar, I heard of you. Great to meet you. And you should see their face. They kind of do this, oh, you know me. And it kind of changes. It calms everybody down. But I say that because for me, it helped to just relax and know that as soon as I leave that event, as soon as I walk out of that room, I can just go, okay, I did it. So try that technique as well. It might help you all, but don't feel pressure to always be on. Always be on. If it helps for you to walk to a place or drive to a place by yourself, try that technique. That's why sometimes y'all will see me. I'm like, okay, I'll see you there in a few minutes because I'm already thinking in my head what I need to do before I can. Breathing's just a little tippy. And the breathing, I cannot stress that enough. I think Gracie is so spot on. Those breathing techniques help a lot. Okay? Thank you all so much for being here today. Let's give Miss Gracie.